Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about square roots. What are square roots and how do we use them? Let's get into it right now.
It's like every day.
Before we think of square root, we got to think about squaring. So let's look at squaring for a minute. The number 4. If we were to square the number 4, that would be an exponent at the top here. So this 2 at the top here will tell us that this base number 4 would have to be multiplied by itself. So 4 to the square would be 4 times 4. And 4 times 4 is 16. Now, if we were to square root 16, that means the square root then of 16 would be, you'd have to think of a number that can be multiplied by itself to give us 16. So the square root of 16 will take us back to the 4. Let's look at this one for example. So the 6, if we were to square the number 6, that would mean 6 times 6. So we'll write that there. The square, 6 to the square, is 6 times 6. Base number multiplied by itself. What is 6 times 6? That will give us 36. So then the square root, it's a symbol for the square root. The square root of 36, you'd have to think of a number that can be multiplied by itself to give us 36. So the square root of 36 would be 6. Now let's do some square root examples, right? So say for example, we have 25 to the square root. So now you have to think of a number, the same two numbers that when multiplied by themselves gives you this number here, 25. So what two numbers multiplied by themselves, two same numbers, will give you 25, right? So 5 times 5, right? So that means the square root of 25 is 5, because 5 times 5 will give you 25. All right, let's do another one. What is the square root of 36? So what two numbers multiplied by themselves will give you 36? Let's think for a minute. 6 times 6, right? Okay, so if 6 times 6 is 36, that means the square root of 36 is 6. Squaring a number gives us a little bit more insight on how to do square roots. And let's not forget about these square roots here. These are numbers that when you look at them, you can immediately know, if you know your times tables that is, what numbers can be doubled in the multiplication tables that will give you the square root. Like, comment and subscribe with that notification bell so you know every time I upload, which is every Wednesday. And I will see you next time in another math video. Thank you for watching. Class dismissed.
Every day.